Hey folks, welcome to Opals NZ. Today we're going to be cutting a giant chunk of Lightning Ridge seam opal. This is 436 carats, so I'm hoping we get something pretty big out of here, pretty decent. Let's have a closer look. So yeah, this is today's piece. It's a bit of a landmark piece. I've had this for a couple of years and I've been holding off cutting it. And we just hit 500 subscribers, so as a celebration I'm going to cut this piece. So yeah, it's an interesting piece, and going by the way that other stones from this parcel have cut, I'm expecting to get a dark grey base green blue with hints of orange. I'm just really hoping that colour bar is clean of potch, because the other stones have had potch in the colour, so that's what I'm hoping for. And just going by the outside of it, it looks pretty good around here, so I'm hoping to get something decent in here. Also, if you look closely, you can see a natural kind of line which comes all the way around here, and then even makes its way along here. It's quite hard to see. Get a pointer. Yeah, you can see it just there, coming along there, and then sort of a reddish hint of it going all the way along there and through to there. So I'd say the stone sort of naturally segments off here. So, I mean, I could put a bit of pressure on it, but okay, I'm glad I caught that on camera. Holy moly. I was not expecting that. Well, there you go. Interesting. Okie dokie, so it's in two pieces now. And we will start by taking the top off here. And I'm also interested in this bottom bar here on the back side, so it's possible that I could maybe face it from this direction, and there is actually a little hint of a colour bar there, so I may slice that off because it's got a little black backing there. Could actually be a black opal there. Some other, I've got a crumb that's fallen off, don't know where that went. Oh, there it is. There we go. Oops. Like that. So yeah, another couple of notable features of it. So this is my main bar here, which comes around and then peters out. But right there, you can see it's definitely got some orange in it, but it bubbles up here. Quite an interesting sort of formation, how it bubbles up. And that same sort of formation is happening here. So you can see the actual colours. It's coming up like a little volcano almost. So because I'm coming down on this side, I will be very careful down this end not to grind that colour away. And I may stop at some point and use the Dremel, but I'll probably be able to do at least this half on the wheels, because that's a very nice straight bar. So without further ado, let's jump on the wheel and get dug into this beast. Alrighty, so I'm going to start out on the rougher wheel, which is it's about 300 grit. So yeah, the 300 wheel. It's quite good how that's, I mean, good in a way that that's broken, because you know, I at least I know where that fracture is now. Hopefully that's the only one. You can see it's probably been that way for a million years. See something peeking through there too. Well, like I was saying, this is got the highest hopes for this corner here, so I'll leave that one for last, and I'll start on this piece, see how we go. I can see that bar is continuing around, which is good. I actually cut a piece similar to this from the same parcel a couple of videos ago, 160 carat piece, and it didn't turn out too well. So I'm hoping this turns out a bit better. There was that kind of volcano peak colour coming up there. Looks pretty mossy and nothingy really, but I won't grind it all the way just yet. It's just starting to hit it. Actually looking pretty good. Got a bit more orange going on there. Just going to get the torch and see how transparent that darker blotch is. So that darker bar is definitely not black potch, but it is a fraction darker than what's below the bar, although there it looks like it's got the same. So there it looks like it's got it above and below. It's just a little bit thicker above. I don't think it really matters. What do we got here? Maybe a similar situation. Yeah, and I don't think it really matters, so I'm just going to go down from this side. That gives me more of a base to play with. All right, let's do it. See a hint of what it could look like there, which actually looks really good. As long as it comes, so long as I can get a clean base. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. Nice. It's pretty cool. There's a bit of an inclusion right in the centre, which is a bummer. That's not bad. Right. I might put that bit down. Let's take the top off this bit while we're on the rough wheel. Yeah, already that's looking cleaner. So that colour there is not up to much at all. Right, let's take this top off. Just starting to come through. Not looking great so far. Well, there we have it. It's probably going to clean up a little bit more. But it's just what this opal's like. It's sort of not too bad up this end. So that's where I thought the colour bar would be the cleanest. Compared to, this is definitely the best bit, and even that's got a couple of inclusions. Oh well. Look over this. I'm gonna sort of take off this, see what's in here. Wow, that's a big nothing as well. Just potchy. Potch all through the colour. Right, I think I'm going to slice this off. There was good colour in there. Damn it. Right, well, we've got 3 big species and I'm just going to polish them up. Okay, so I've polished them up as species. In hindsight, I wish I had have left that attached to there to make a bigger specimen. But never mind, too late now. Yeah, I just didn't think there'd really be any colour in that piece, but it turned out there was. And I wanted to go for what was on the back here, and as you can see, I mean, I could have revealed a little bit more colour, but it's really potchy. A lot worse than that side. So anyway, 3 big chunks. So I reckon I can get a cushion cut, probably 5 carat cushion cut out of there. There is an inclusion right there and there. So that orangey red has got this sort of a halo of potch around it, and then it's milky on top. So you can see it does have nice colour sort of hidden under there though. But yeah, she's super thin. So yeah, that's definitely the brightest sort of corner of the whole lot. And if I cut out a nice big cushion cut, it might be, if I just left a few of the inclusions in, I could get probably probably an 8 carat cushion cut. And possibly get a chunk of, at least some of my money back. This piece cost me $2,000. So I mean, that cushion cut with the inclusions, $250 a carat, maybe 200 a carat. So if I get a 10 carat stone out of there, might pay for it. But yeah, that's what it is. I wasn't expecting this to do anything. I was remotely hoping that something might have gone black. It looks like it went darkish in places, but never mind. So that's that. The epic cut 400 carats into some big, beautiful pocket stones. These are good ones here. Chuck in your pocket. Go visit your mates and go check this out. So that's probably what I'll do with them. So thanks for all of you guys for subscribing, and the ones that have hung in through to the end of the video. Now we have a bit of an announcement. So this here is the giveaway. So this is part of the Cutter's Scraps parcel that I did a video on, the 4,000 carat parcel. And I have cut stones and shown you those. These are my latest ones that I've cut from that parcel. Some little teeny tiny brighties. Look at that. It's nice, eh? There we go. It's a bit better. There's another one. That one's just still got a little inclusion in it, but apart from that, that's a nice clean gem. So anyway, that's sort of an idea. Oh, just quickly show you one of these picture stones. Yeah, there's a really nice picture stone. And that's probably about 2 carats. So that's what you can expect to get out of this giveaway parcel here. So I'll just get some water. Okay, let's chuck this all in water. So sorry, just before I chuck it in water though, I'll just explain what I've got here. So these are nicer bits that I picked out that look like they have a stone in them. You know, that'd be probably a picture stone there. That bit there, that'd probably be another picture stone, or a couple of small clean stones potentially. So that's that, and then this is just little chips, which you might want to use for inlay. That was all in that parcel. It was a bit of a mixture, and then this is just a handful of rando stuff. So I mean, that's got a bit of colour. Some of these will have possibly no colour at all. Forget it. Yeah, I'll chuck it in the water and you'll be able to see the colour a bit better. So that'll probably cut a nice little pointer actually. So yeah, it's not going to make you rich, but it's probably going to cut a few stones, a few teeny tiny ones. Look at that. And you'll get some little black opals too, which are not easy to come by. See, we've got a little bit of colour there. It's that big a bit. Yeah, so this is it. I'm not sure the weight of it. And also, as a bonus, I'm going to throw in a couple other baggies as well. So I'll just grab those. So I'll be throwing in this bag of Mintaby with some decent chunks. It's a low grade material, but it's Mintaby. There's even a bit of dark Mintaby in there. And some Kubapedi. And I threw a couple bits in there that actually look quite nice. Looks like shell material, which is one of my favourites. It's good old shell material. Yeah, there's, get that wet, check that out. Teeny tiny, but just Kubapedi, so I throw that in there. That's got, doesn't look like it's got any colour in it. Oh no, it does, yeah, there we go. So they'll make a white opal. This one here, I think this one's going to make quite a nice white opal. You can see it's very transparent. And there's some red in there. So that'll probably make quite a nice little crystal. So yeah, that's some Kubapedi stuff there. So that's that. So that's it. That's the giveaway. Let's bring it all into shot here. Look at that bit. Yeah, and this is it. Like this is it. That parcel is every piece I pick up with it cuts a tiny stone. Pretty much, the odd bit will cut something like that, like something a bit bigger, but all mixed and potchy or got inclusions and stuff. So what you can expect to get is like little wee things like this. But look at that, it's a little black opal. And if you take time and hone your skills a bit, because it's quite difficult cutting these tiny little ones. So hopefully, whoever gets this, it'll be quite rewarding for you in that sense that if you do put the effort in, you will get some actually really nice, small but very nice stones. And check this out. This is one that I cut. It's ridiculous. I can't sell it though. It's got a giant sand inclusion. But I just finished it because when I polished it, it's even got some Chinese writing on it. Some angles. It's probably more chaff, but it's almost script hitting. See that? How freaking cool is that? And on certain angles, it's so bright. There we go. Look at that. So that's teeny tiny. That's like point. Let's weigh it. It's probably like 0.2 of a carat. This one here, that's nice. Nice little dark opal. Yeah, so this one's 0.35. That flash. It's a shame it's got that sand. That would be like one of the best ones in there probably. That one there is probably 0.2 or something. 0.25, quarter of a carat. So yeah, anyway, that's the giveaway. So I'll get that bagged up. There'll be a few hundred carats in there. Okay, so that's 254 carats plus that of probably potchy bits. A little bit of kibble here. That's 30 carats of that. And 130 there. So all up, quite a bit of opal for you to play with. So yeah, the deal is for winning is that's why I left this. I'm not going to put the giveaway in the title of the video because I want one of my watchers, the people that legitimately watch my videos, to win. So that's you guys who are still watching now. So good on you for still being here. But yeah, all you have to do is chuck in a your favorite saying, like "She'll be right, mate," or whatever blows your hair back, or "Fair dinkum." Just any of those old idioms or sayings that you love. Preferably something, well, a bit family friendly, nothing too vulgar or anything. And yeah, just something from your country, depending on where you're from, something unique. And yeah, just chuck in an old saying. So put the saying in, describe what it means, and you're in the draw. And I'll just go through and pick one randomly. So yeah, that's the plan. Good luck. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you next time.